Well, preparations are well underway in London ahead of the coronation of King Charles, and with 4 days to go, people are already claiming their places along the route, all in the hope of seeing the King. Meanwhile, at the Hawthorns Hub, the Albion Foundation group, members have been talking not only of their king, Jeff Astle, but of the new King Charles, and have been reminiscing about their memories of the 1953 coronation.
When the king died, I was at school and we were having country dancing lessons to the music that used to be on the radio. There was no television programmes in 1952 for schools, and it was a programme they put on every week or different times a week, and we had dancing. And when we were dancing round, all of a sudden the music stopped and this stern voice come on and said, "The king is dead. The king is dead. Long live the Queen." So the teacher I'd got at the time was Miss Richards, and she said, "Heather, will you go to the headmaster and tell him that the king has died?" So that was what I did. I went along to his office, told him that the announcer on the radio, the music had stopped and what that was said. "Oh," he said, "would you go along to the classrooms and tell the teachers what's happened?"
I remember the day that the king died. I was 11, I was in the class, and I remember the teacher coming in, or the headmaster, somebody came in the classroom and told us to be quiet, that the king had just passed away. And we were all 11 years old. We just sat there, silent for a few minutes. That's what I remember about that. Our new king, he's waited a long time.
Yes.
Yes.
Brilliant.
And he's going to do things just a little bit differently, isn't it?
They were originally like an ashtray thing, wasn't
Yeah.
they? They were at the age as the children were at the time
Of course,
yeah.
of the
of course,
coronation.
of course.
They're lovely, aren't they?
They're very good. I stated in Bob, I got my name, Harry Taylor, 12 years and 6 weeks old. That's how old I was on the coronation. And we lived on the high street of Craigleith, but my mum paid weekly to a street called Hollywood Street, where Our Lady lived later, because I could join the party there. And I remember having the party in the street, and it was elevated, really on a hill. And I remember being in a race, a bit vague, but I remember I didn't win the race, but I remember after the race we were all presented with the Bible, with
Yes.
commemorating the coronation. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I lived in Smethwick, and this was what we were given at Uplands Senior Girls' School. I was 11 years old,
Right.
and it's sentimental value really, and it was just lovely to see a coronation when you're a child like that.
Absolutely.
With all the pomp and circumstance.
Yeah.
It was just a fabulous
Absolutely.
thing to see.
Yeah,
so,
it is. Yeah. Very nice. Nice keepsake.
Yeah.
This was a dictionary that we were given at school. I went to Ling School in West Bromwich, and we were given this when we broke up a few days before the coronation. It's just a small dictionary, and I used that every day. When I went to my senior school, it was in my satchel, and I used it for looking up, obviously, spelling. And that's the Queen's photo on the stud that fastens the dictionary together. Obviously, I didn't see it because we hadn't got a television, and it would have been in black and white anyway. And so the first time I saw the splendour of the coronation was when I went to the cinema.
Yes.
And the thing that I thought was breathtaking was the golden carriage. I've always wanted to see it. I don't suppose I ever will. Never mind have a ride in it. But it was marvellous, and each time you went, for a few weeks after, in between the two films, on the break, there was always the film of the coronation.
Yes.
And then I had books, magazines and books and everything, which I kept for years and years.
Like Heather, I also saw it in colour in the pictures. I had seen it on the next door neighbour's TV in black and white on a little 9-inch screen, but it was nothing compared to going into the pictures and seeing it on the big screen all in colour. it was that sticks into my mind as well. That was great.